This cathedral was opened in 1875. It serves ever since as the mother church of the diocese, as well as the usual Sunday celebration of Mass, the confessions, weddings, the funerals and the baptisms. We're also a place of prayer and pilgrimage for the people of the diocese. There are a huge number of people who generously work to make sure that the cathedral is kept as a sacred space where people can be welcome and where people can celebrate in faith.
What we have here is one of the original plans, and it shows how massive the construction is, built from limestone, and all of the detail you find in old buildings around windows and doors, recesses, decoration, the kind of detail you'd never see on a modern building. I think it's evident that great craftsmanship was used in the building of the cathedral, and great skill.
Every time I come into this building, I'm struck by its beauty, by the magnificence of its construction. But of course, as I look around and acknowledge that magnificence, I also see the decay that has occurred because of the effects of time and indeed the effects of weather. Many parts of the building now are affected by the ingress of water and the dampness caused by that. This is the choir loft of our cathedral, but as you look up from here, you can see how the ingress of water is affecting the upper area of our building. 4 years ago, we scaffolded this whole area of the nave to try to clean out some of the rubble that was causing a bridge between the outside stonework and the inner walls of the cathedral. That has helped a little, but as you can see, the dampness continues to affect the building, and this will need to be addressed in a more substantial way in a very near future.
Over a period of many years, we've been asked to advise St Mary's Parish about repairs and maintenance work on the cathedral. It's a great responsibility, but also I feel we're privileged to get the chance to work on these fine buildings. Any building of this age needs regular maintenance. Obviously, it's also very costly, and the scale of the building is such that often you need a cherry picker or even scaffolding to carry out what would otherwise be routine maintenance tasks on other buildings.
This is the stairwell up to the west gallery and then also into our choir loft. Renovation work on the roof of this stairwell is nearing completion. That roof had been letting in a considerable amount of water that at times, when there was heavy rain, ran down the stone steps of this stairwell. This repair work has been very intricate, but now we believe that we have stopped at this stage the ingress of water that was both damaging the walls of the stairwell as well as creating a very dangerous environment.
The roofs over the spiral staircases have a corbelled cut limestone roof, and it was found that the sand and cement pointing in the stonework had perished. So the solution was to rake out the joints and repoint them with lime mortar. A lime mortar would have been originally used in the construction of the cathedral in the late 1800s. If there is a leak and moisture gets into the joint, the lime mortar allows the building to breathe and it can evaporate and dry out again.
This is the east transept of our cathedral, and I am here in the gallery area that gives us a view of the severe damage that the water ingress and dampness is causing to our building. It is beginning to affect the beautiful bordering here along the walls, and that is beginning to fall down and decay, and indeed it needs to be quite quickly seen to and indeed to be renovated.
I think the important thing is to pass on the building to the next generation in good condition, that they will have a building they can be proud of for future generations, and that any repair work and improvement work carried out now will be of the highest quality and will stand the test of time.
Sometimes it may feel that it's impossible to repair a building of this size, but this side, this east stairwell of our cathedral, shows that it is possible to repair. Work has now been completed on the repair of the roof, the stone roof on this side of the building, and we can see the immense improvement that has been made because of that very intricate and delicate and professional work. Before the repairs, this area again, like the west side, was allowing in quite an amount of water that would flow down the steps of the stairwell. That has all finished, and of course now the building is continuing to dry out and continuing to come back to its original beauty and its original state. This beautiful building has stood here for over 140 years. We now need the support of the people of the parish, the people of Sligo, the people of the Diocese of Elphin, the people of Ireland, and indeed people abroad, to help us to continue to ensure that this building will stand for at least another 140 years. But if you cannot contribute financially to our fundraising, we do ask you please to keep us in your prayers, so that we can continue to have the motivation and the courage to look after what is a most beautiful cathedral.